When we had last left Rayloff Iceblade, the Northern Crusader and Knight of the Imperial Legion, he set off on a great journey to Elithpal Mine to deliver a shipment of Flynn to the miners therein on behalf of the Fighters Guild. He had to make a stop at Sadrith Mora because it was on the way. And while in Sadrith Mora, he helped the local inn sort out a small manner of a haunting. Although it was not quite a haunting. It was actually a conjuration mage playing a little trick on the innkeeper. With that problem resolved, it's time for Rayloff to continue his travels. Let's get to it. So, we are going to continue heading towards Elithpal Mine, and where we need to go is... let's see here. There it is. So, we need to go from here, Sadrith Mora, to Tel Mora. That is the plan. So, we're going to take the boat over to Tel Mora, and then make our way over. Now, while we're in Tel Mora, we need to ask for directions to the Zainab camp. And then from the Zainab camp, we make our way over to Elithpal Mine. It's a whole thing.
Quickly, Outlander.
Hello, Galzarethi. I need to travel to Tel Mora.
Speak, traveler.
Wonderful. Here we are, Tel Mora. Well, since we're already here, maybe we can ask this person. Tonus Telvani. I wonder what house you're in. She can't tell me where it is. How about you? Nina. That's a very dark elf name. No. Maybe this guard here knows where the Zainab camp is? Let's see here. No. Maybe this person down here? Excuse me? No. Specific place, maybe? Let's see here. The Covenant is our trade house. Our clothier is on an island to the south. Traders in a bridge. No. None of that is helpful. Well, I guess what we could do is just start going southwest until we eventually get there. Let me double check something. Okay, let's see here. In Tel Mora, ask a local for directions to Voss or to Zainab camp. That's what I thought. Okay, well, let's check out the trader, I guess. Excuse me. Are you here to get rid of the Corpus Stalker? Corpus Stalker? We were able to trap it upstairs, but no one wants to risk disease by getting close to it. Now, normally Master Arian would take care of it, but he's been so busy recently. Are you saying that you're up to the challenge? Yes, I am. Excellent, have at it, but be careful. Will do. Oh, Corpus Stalker, eh? Oh! What a horrible monster. Kinda don't want to touch it. Let's do a bit more damage, I think. Oh, it can heal itself? There we go. Dealt with. Quite handily. Excellent news, I took care of the Corpus Stalker. Okay. I took care of it. Thanks for the dispatching that Corpus Stalker, Rayloff Iceblade. You obviously have great skill. This is true. But you cannot tell me about where I need to go, which is very unfortunate, but tell me about Tel Mora. Tel Mora is the Wizard's Tower of Mistress Dratha, a Telvanni mage lord and counselor. The first thing you'll notice is that there are no men here. Mistress Dratha doesn't like men. Other than that, And the fact that she is getting old and, while a little crazy, she is a very good patron, and Tel Mora is a prosperous tower settlement with a trade house, craftsmen, and traders. So that would imply that the guards are also...
something.
The guards are men, actually, then. What? But she said there are no men here. That doesn't make sense. Well, I guess the people who just live here and not guard the place. You also cannot tell me. You know what?
If I can help, I will.
There might be like a scout or something at the local bar, the local inn. If we could find it. I think she said it was, what, to the south?
I really can't help you, stranger.
Maybe over here? What's this? Okay, it's just the flag telling me that I am indeed in Tel Mora. What's that sign? Ah! That'd be the corner club. Maybe somebody in the corner club can give me directions. Fun little spiral staircase. Okay, up we go. The Covenant. Hello there. Let's see here. Okay. What is your background? She does a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It looks like she knows a lot of things. So let's see here. Oh, there we go. Zainab Camp. Zainab Camp is on the mainland, southwest of the village of Voss, near the foothills of Red Mountain. Here, let me mark it on your map. Head southwest across the Grazelands until you strike the foothills, then head south, keeping the foothills on your right. When you pass the Dwemer ruins of Nachuleft on the western edge of the Grazelands, you'll cross an east-west road. Zainab Camp is 8 or 10 yurts east. Yurts? You're using yurts as a... She's using yurts as a unit of measurement. Okay. 8 or 10 yurts east of the hills and south of that road. Alright. Please tell me that got added to my journal, because I'm not going to remember all that. Yes, it did. Good. Okay, great. So let's see here. Head southwest across the Grazelands until I strike the foothills.
I'm sure this is important.
Rayloff is too embarrassed to admit that he doesn't know what foothills are, so he's just gonna try his best. Alright. So, we're gonna have to get across the water, probably. Alchemical ingredients. Salt rice. Possibly marshmallow as well. Those are always worth grabbing. Salt rice. Marshmallow. Salt rice, salt rice, salt rice. More salt rice. Salt rice. Nothing. Yay, lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. More salt rice, more marshmallow. Okay. That'll do. Okay, we got a Klama Forager here. Is probably going to take issue with us, just in virtue of our existence. There we go. Alright. We got a Cliff Racer over there. I honestly feel like we could probably just cut straight across this region and it would all be fine. Goodbye, Cliff Racer. I'll take your plumage. What? Stupid mud crab. Let's dispose of these bodies. Nothing over there. Okay. Well, we got some water walking to do. Oh yeah, since we're out in the world, we should probably put on our helmet. There we go. A little bit more protected. Where is it? There we go, Ring of St. Naharine's Path. Hello, Mr. Mudcrab. Please do not be trying to murderate me, because it's not going to go well for you. I don't know. I'm just grabbing things. Dispose of that corpse. Alright, I bet these are very friendly Ashlanders up here, who will definitely not try to hurt us. Oh no, whoever could have predicted this? This is turning out to be a very powerful enchantment. I'm very glad I put this frost enchantment on our sword.
Your boots are great.
Yours were the greater. Okay. Let's see here. Wick Wheat is awesome. So it does restore health. What if I willpower paralyze? Nine, 10, 11, 12. Great. We have achieved Wick Wheat to Marshmallow parity. Alright, so we are looking for the Zainab camp. Or is it pronounced Zainab? I'm not sure. But that's what we're looking for. I guess these are foothills. Ooh, got a level in block. I guess these are foothills, huh? Okay, well now we know what foothills are. Probably. Is my thing already out of charge? No, it's not, so I don't know why it didn't proc when I hit that Kaguti. That Kaguti's booty, but alas, it did not. What time is it? It's 7 p.m. Oof. Maybe Rayloff should make camp, so to speak. But first, we must destroy this rat in the name of Ysgramor. Take that, you fiend. Alright, well this seems like a good enough spot to rest up. Do we have any books that we can read? Did we read Chance's Folly? I don't think we've read this. Oh, it's a long one. It is a long one. Okay, well, we'll do some reading. And then Rayloff will make camp for the night. Alright, Chance's Folly by Zilmok Golge? Golga? I don't know how to pronounce that name. Probably Golge. I feel like the silent E is going to make the G go J. Anyway, by the time she was 16, Meneva Iolos had been an unwelcome guest in every shop and manor in Balmora. Sometimes she would take everything of value within. Other times, it was enough to experience the pure pleasure of finding a way past the locks and traps. In either situation, she would leave a pair of dice in a prominent location as her calling card to let the owners know who had burgled them. The mysterious ghost became known to the locals as Chance. A typical conversation in Balmora at this time. Oh yeah, we know Balmora. We love Balmora. Oh, that's fun. So I can actually picture it as we're reading the story. My dear, whatever happened to that marvelous necklace of yours? My dear, it was taken by Chance. The only time when Chance disliked her hobby was when she miscalculated, and she came upon an owner or a guard. So far, she had never been caught, or even seen, but dozens of times she had uncomfortably close encounters. There came a day when she felt it was time to expand her reach. She considered going to Vivec or Nisus, but one night at the Eight Plates she heard a tale of the Heron ancestral tomb. An ancient tomb filled with traps and possessing hundreds of years of the Heron family treasures. The idea of breaking the spell of the Heron tomb and gaining the fortune within appealed to Chance, but facing the Guardians was outside of her experience. While she was considering her options, she saw Ulster Moresby sitting at a table nearby, by himself as usual. He was a huge brute of a Breton, who had a reputation as a gentle eccentric, a great warrior who had gone mad and paid more attention to the voices in his head than to the world around him. If she must have a partner in this enterprise, Chance decided, this man would be perfect. He would not demand or understand the concept of getting an equal share of the booty. If worse came to worse, he would not be missed if the inhabitants of the Heron tomb were too much for him, or if Chance found his company tiresome and elected to leave him behind. Ulster, I don't think we've ever met, but my name is Minerva, she said, approaching the table. I'm fancying a trip to the Heron ancestral tomb. If you think you could handle the monsters, I could take care of unlocking the doors and popping traps. What do you think? The Breton took a moment to reply, as if considering the counsel of the voices in his head. Finally, he nodded his head in the affirmative, mumbling, Yes, proper rock, hot steel, chitin, walls beyond doors, 53, 2 months and back. Splendid, said Chance, not the least put off by his rambling. We'll leave early tomorrow. When Chance met Ulster the next morning, he was wearing chitin armor and had armed himself with an unusual blade that glowed faintly of enchantment. As they began their trek, she tried to engage him in conversation, but his responses were so nonsensical that she quickly abandoned the attempts. A sudden rainstorm swelled over the plain, dousing them, but as she was wearing no armor and Ulster was wearing slick chitin, their progress was not impeded. Into the dark recesses of the Heron tomb they delved. Her instincts had been correct. They made very good partners. She recognized the ancient snapwire traps, deadfalls, and brittle backs before they were triggered, and cracked all manners of lock. Simple tumbler, combination, twisted hasp, double catch, varieties from antiquity with no modern names, rusted heaps that would have been dangerous to open even if one possessed the actual key. Ulster, for his part, slew scores of bizarre fiends, the likes of which Chance, a city girl, had never seen before. His enchanted blade's spell of fire was particularly effective against the frost Atronox. He even saved her when she lost her footing and nearly plummeted into a shadowy crack on the floor. Not to hurt thyself, he said, his face showing genuine concern. There are walls beyond doors, and 53. Drain ring, 2 months and back. Proper rock. Come, Mother Chance. Chance had not been listening to much of Ulster's babbling, but when he said Chance, she was startled. She had introduced herself to him as Minerva. Could it be that the peasants were right, and that when madmen spoke, they were talking to the Daedra Prince Sheogorath, who gave them advice and information beyond their ken? Or was it, rather, more sensibly, that Ulster was merely repeating what he heard tell of in Balmora, where in recent years, Chance had become synonymous with lockpicking? As the two continued on, Chance thought of Ulster's mumblings. He had said chitin when they met, as if it had just occurred to him, and the chitin armor that he wore had proven useful. Likewise, hot steel. What could walls beyond doors mean? Or 2 months and back? What numbered 53? The notion that Ulster possessed secret knowledge about her and the tomb they were in began to unnerve Chance. She made up her mind then to abandon her companion. Once the treasure had been found, he had cut through the living and undead guardians of the dungeon. If she merely left by the path they had entered, she would be safe without a defender. One phrase he said made perfect sense to her. Drain ring. At one of the manors in Balmora, she had picked up a ring purely because she thought it was pretty. It was not until later that she discovered that it could be used to sap other people's vitality. Could Ulster be aware of this? Would he be taken by surprise if she used it on him? She formulated her plan on how best to desert the Breton, as they continued down the hall. Abruptly, the passage ended with a large metal door, secured by a golden lock. Using her pick, Chance snapped away the 2 tumblers and bolt and swung the door open. The treasure of the Heron tomb was within. Chance quietly slipped her glove off her hand, exposing the ring as she stepped into the room. There were 53 bags of gold within. As she turned, the door closed between her and the Breton. On her side, it did not resemble a door anymore, but a wall. Walls beyond doors. For many days, Chance screamed and screamed as she tried to find a way out of the room. For some days after that, she listened dully to the laughter of Sheogorath within her own head. 2 months later, when Ulster returned, she was dead. He used a rock to prop open the door and remove the gold. Fun little story. Very interesting. Moral of the story there, don't partner up with madmen. That's not a good idea. Don't do it. Or at the very least, listen to... No, actually, the correct warning there, the correct lesson to be learned there is listen to the ramblings of madmen. That they are always right about everything. Yes, that is exactly what you're supposed to learn from that book. All right. It's very hazy. Ooh. Let's actually wait another hour and see if it clears up any. It hasn't cleared up at all. It's a very hazy time here in Morrowind land. Here in the Grayslands. Nice. I think the Winged Twilights, they seem to have reflect magicka, because we were being hit with something. Ooh. Is this another mine, or what is this? Is this like a fun little dungeon? A fun little bonus dungeon? Let's have a look inside and just see what it's about. We're getting close to the Zainab camp. Dubdilla. Whoa. I think we have found a rogue wizard's cave. Wonderful. Aha. Yes, wonderful. Okay, let's heal up a bit. Great. Dispose of corpse. Continue proceeding cautiously. Okay. So there's probably a wizard in there, right? So let's do this. I don't trust you. You're gonna, like, start attacking me, aren't you?
It's over for you!
Oh, shit. Goodbye, Winged Twilight. Alright. Kumanya. Fun name. Ooh, having a little slow falling. Slow fall 30 points for 10 seconds on itself. 30 points of slow fall is actually pretty excessive. You only need 1 point of slow fall. Ooh, exclusive Rising Force, don't mind if I do. Alright, anything interesting in these here containers? Journeymans. We already have master stuff. The cake and the diamond. I'm not sure if that's something we've read. It's not, so we'll take it. Ooh, we should rest and meditate on what we learned. Well, it's a bit early for that. Rayloff literally just woke up not too long ago. Ooh, quality restore magicka. We'll drink that, like, immediately. Let's see here. What's this? Just an old key. Doesn't open that. Feyfolken 2. Do we have Feyfolken 2 already? Don't know. We'll take these scrolls. That one we're gonna sell. Okay, we have evidently have not picked this book up before, so. It's a level 50 chest. No, not worth it, because I can't even unlock it. Quick saving. Anything in here? No. Okay. Ooh. I can see why she had a potion of levitation now. Okay. Alright, we should probably be careful. I have a bad feeling about this. Whoa. Dubdilla, Uncharted Caverns. Oh shit. I don't know what this is. I can also now see why she had an amulet of slow fall. Okay. Well, let's use one of our levitation potions to get across. There we go. Levitate. Okay, wow. I wonder if maybe, do we have a potion of water breathing? Oh shit, we have slowed down significantly. It's okay, we're almost there. This is pretty cool. I didn't know that this would be a special kind of dungeon. I'm into this though. Oh shit, a hunger. There we go. Getting out of here is going to be interesting to say the least. I'm not sure if I have any other... Whoa. Oh shit. What have we come upon here? God damn. Oh my god. Holy crap. Have we come upon like a secret Daedric shrine or something? That's what that architecture speaks to. Holy shit, what have we found? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Come on, there we go. Let's look up here real quick. Oh, come on. There might not even be anything worthwhile up there. I'm gonna quick save. If there's nothing worthwhile up there, we're not going to blow the levitation potion because I've only got so many of these. Okay, so there are some things up here that are worth grabbing. Come on, come on, there we go. Potion of jump, light, more rising force. Oh shit. There's a fun secret entrance. Let's do, where is it? There we go. I really do need to level up. Oh no, I'm stuck, aren't I? Okay, hang on. Probably a slaughterfish. Ooh, my sword ran out of charge. We could just levitate up there, but I am wondering if maybe, like, I am wondering if we explore for... No, it looks like we are going to have to... Well, actually... Ooh, drag. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Am I stuck? What is going on here? Okay, let's just try going up this thing. Okay, cool. Let's quick save. Okay, let's go up here. This is what the levitation potions are for, right? Ooh, Winged Twilight. What's up here? Ooh, a fun chest. With 264 gold. Don't mind if I do. Another chest! Amulet of Locking, no thank you. War Axe of Wounds, meh. Arcade the Enemy, Corpse Preparation, the Book of Daedra. More Rising Force, I'm okay with that. Take the ring. Okay. Well, that still leaves getting to that little bridge unit over there. So I think we're gonna levitate up to the bridge. Where are they? Take the bargain Rising Force. Oh, come on. Hello, Mr. Storm Atronach. Goodbye, Mr. Storm Atronach. Okay, so let's see here. This would have... Oh. I think this is just a fun alternate route. Okay. Let's go this way. Should probably do a bit of healing, right? I know I need to rest. Oh no, oh no. Don't fall off and die. Oh, this is totally a secret shrine. Oh, if we could just find a way in there. We could cleanse the evil within. So let's see here. Probably up there, right? We got a couple of exclusive Rising Force potions. Oh shit, was this pointless? Not entirely pointless. Fortify Magicka. More Rising Force, that's good. Demon Longbow. Ooh, that's worth quite a bit of gold, actually. Let's maybe try the underwater door that we found. I am a little wary of that just because we don't have a... I don't think we have any other water-breathing potions. But... I think this just brought, this just brought us back to the beginning of the dungeon. Okay. Oh, please do not drown. Ooh, we might start drowning. Hurry. There we go. Okay, let's use this again. Okay, so we've been up there. We've been up there. We would like to find a way through that. Nothing up there. This just leads us back. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just supposed to be closed off. Maybe it's just supposed to be closed off. I don't know. Let's get up here again. This one ended up leading us to nothing. There really is no way through this, huh? Are there creatures in there? This really seems like something you should be able to explore. But I see no way in there at this moment. Oh well. That is where we're gonna end things for now. Maybe in the next episode, I'll look this place up and see if I've missed something. But I think that's probably it. Maybe there's another access point to the shrine from a different dungeon, but I don't know what it would be. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video brought you some joy. Now please go spread that joy to others. Bye for now.